More than 95% of September 11th workers approve a settlement deal with the city, clearing the way for a payout of more than $625 million. We'll talk with Kenneth Feinberg, the man who determines who will get that money. And from Wrangell's ethics violations to continued questions about Kathy Black, our Reporters Roundtable will tackle a busy week in politics. Inside City Hall starts now. Good evening and welcome to another edition of Inside City Hall. I'm Elizabeth Caledon. We have lots in store for you tonight, but as always, we begin with the day's political news. The state education commissioner has picked the panel of advisors who will help him decide if publisher Kathy Black should be granted a waiver to become the city's next schools chancellor. It's a group of 8. As our education reporter Lindsay Chris tells us, several of the panelists have close ties to current schools chancellor Joel Klein.
If we've learned anything about Kathy Black in the week and a half since Mayor Bloomberg picked her to rule the schools, it's that she has a reputation as a strong manager and no experience as an educator. But the people who will advise Education Commissioner David Steiner whether she should get the job have plenty. Their job titles are typical for this type of panel. 3 are superintendents of other districts. One is the president of an education school, another an education researcher at Harvard. But many of the 8 also have very close ties to Chancellor Klein and his boss, Mayor Bloomberg.
People like that who may well have been able to get their current positions, at least in part due to the support of the mayor and the chancellor, may therefore feel an allegiance to the mayor and not be able to be unbiased in their assessments.
Indeed, 3 of the 8 worked directly for Chancellor Klein as some of his closest advisors. Andres Alonso is Chief of Staff and then Deputy Chancellor for Teaching and Learning. Jean-Claude Brizard served as Superintendent for 3 different city districts. And Michelle Cahill was Klein's Senior Policy Counselor and a member of his leadership team responsible for reorganizing the entire system. All 3 left Klein's administration in 2007 for other prestigious jobs. 2 other panelists